Chapter 5. The Night Shift Diner. Theme. Where is God when life is unfair? Unbeliever. Ruby, a single mother, waitress, and former believer, worn out by hardship and silence. Setting. A 24-hour diner with fluorescent lights, black and white checkered floors, and the hum of loneliness. The diner was quiet, just the buzz of an old refrigerator and the occasional clink of a spoon in a coffee cup. Outside, the city slept. Inside, Ruby poured coffee for a man in a booth who hadn't ordered anything in 20 minutes. Daniel stirred his cup. "You sure you don't want a piece of pie or something?" Ruby asked, tired eyes under a frizzy ponytail. "I'm okay," Daniel said. "Just wanted to talk. You said your shift's quiet after midnight." She chuckled dryly. "That's one word for it. Quiet, dead, depressing, take your pick." She sat across from him, apron still on, sneakers scuffed from years of walking the same sticky floor. "So," she said, "you're the pastor. I'm the skeptic. Hit me." Daniel smiled. "Actually, I'm here to listen." Ruby raised an eyebrow. "Seriously?" He nodded. "You said you used to believe. What changed?" Ruby stared out the window for a while. "My husband walked out when my daughter was 4. Left us with bills, debt, and a busted car. I prayed. I begged God to show up. You know what happened." Daniel waited. "My daughter got sick. I lost a second job. And I started living off tips and leftovers." She laughed bitterly. "So yeah, I stopped believing in fairy tales." Daniel was quiet. Then he said, "I don't blame you. That kind of silence hurts deeper than words." Ruby's voice cracked. "If God is real, why would he let someone like me suffer like this? All I ever did was try to be faithful." Daniel opened his Bible slowly to Psalm chapter 34 verse 18. "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Then to Isaiah chapter 49 verse 15. "Can a mother forget the baby at her breast and have no compassion on the child she has borne? Though she may forget, I will not forget you, says the Lord." She looked away. "Feels like he forgot." "I get that," Daniel said. "Even Jesus cried out on the cross, my God, why have you forsaken me?" He knows what it feels like to be abandoned. Not just by people, but by heaven. Ruby looked at him, eyes moist. "So he just lets it happen?" Daniel gently said, "No. He entered into it. Jesus didn't avoid our pain, he carried it." Isaiah chapter 53 verse 4 says, "Surely he took up our pain and bore our suffering." That means your tears have been seen and shared. She swallowed hard. "But why doesn't he fix it?" "He will," Daniel said. "But he starts by healing us inside." The cross wasn't the end of Jesus' story. The resurrection means suffering isn't the end of ours either. Ruby wiped her eyes with the corner of her apron. "I don't feel strong enough to believe again." Daniel gave a small smile. "That's okay. God doesn't ask for strength. He asks for surrender. Even a mustard seed of faith is enough. And he'll meet you right there." She stood up slowly, blinking back tears. "Do you really think he still sees me?" Daniel nodded, his voice soft. Genesis chapter 16 verse 13. Hagar, a single mother alone in the desert, called God El Roy, the God who sees me. Ruby nodded once. Then, before walking away, she whispered, "I hope you're right." Daniel didn't answer with words. He just left a generous tip. And a card that read, "You are not forgotten."